The value that I think it speaks to, that is a continuous, we strive for continuously, is how do we deeply know and understand one another? How do we get to know and get an authentic relationship with the people around us, whether they are our clients, maybe we're creating a product, a service to serve someone, um, or our family members. This value of always striving for authentic connection through really what are basic and simple skills like deep listening, um, working hard to understand another person's perspective, putting yourself in another person's shoes. We hear that often, but for me, that really means trying to think and feel and be what another person is experiencing in that other person's life. Um, so as an example for that, like I worked with middle school kids. um, we would do things like, we were in a small community, and these were kids who, came from Boulder and didn't have maybe the experience of a rural community. So um, we would take action to connect with what that community experience was like by dropping them off at random places across the city and ask them to navigate, to find their way around this new community. How do you do that? How do you navigate? Who do you talk to learn more about the community and to find directions for where you are going? Um, that is an that's an example of an action that we all took together that I think was really impactful, because I believe in action. So our values are easy to think about and say, oh, let's listen to each other. Let's deeply connect, right? But those are all thoughts in our heads, right? So to make them real, we have to take action. Um, and that's doing things like out of your comfort zone, um, experiencing listening at different levels and reflecting on it. And doing I loved being a teacher probably most in all of the jobs of my career, because that's what I got to do, was to create experiences that are action based, not just thinking, so that kids could learn how these values are alive in their lives.